Hey guys, today we're going to be playing some more Forza Horizon 3 and I'm going to show you how to make money easily. So I got all these credits from just selling a simple car that you can get on Forza Horizon wheel spin like a Horizon Edition car. So basically the car you want to get, or just any car, pretty much like the one I sold is a Toyota Supra RZ Horizon Edition. Make sure it's the Horizon Edition because that one I sold it for like 5 million credits. It's worth a lot. So yeah, that's like an easy way to get a lot of money and real fast, to just sell one of these Horizon Edition cars, mainly the Supra because that one is the one a lot of people buy apparently, and the Viper of course. Those two ones are really good to get. Another way is to do this race called the Goliath circuit, and we're going to do that today. As you can see here, I have a pretty ordinary Mercedes here, but we're actually going to drive to the Goliath circuit in a different car. It's actually one of my favorite cars. It's called a Bentley Bentayga. Now this car, since it has that air one, it's actually a DLC car. So this one you can't buy with credits, but still it's like, I actually got it as a DLC car. This this is one of my favorite cars. Now in order to go there, basically
Welcome back, Mr. President. Last time you were here, we heard a rumor about a barn find.
go there, and as you can see, it should show up. So right here, so basically you have to unlock this. If you go here, there's this race over here, it's called Goliath. Make sure it says Goliath, it's like next to the beach in Byron Bay, and you can see it says 43,000 credits, but actually it can give you a lot more credits if you get first place. So we're actually going to set our route there.
Would you like me to set a route there for you now?
7.1 miles, right? And as you can see, this car,
In 400 yards,
is really
bear
quick.
left.
Now, this one is pretty much stock, and as you can see, it has really good performance.
Keep left. In 400 yards, bear left.
So right now we're still in the city, making our way to
left.
Byron Bay shortly.
In 200 yards, keep left. Keep left.
Yeah. And driving this car, since it's a big heavy SUV, it's actually really good to like drive
In
to
400 yards,
just plow through.
turn left.
This car can actually compete with S1 cars, but this car is actually just barely an S1 class, as you can see there.
Turn left.
Yeah, but the car was for the Goliath circuit is awesome. Since I bumped up the difficulty and stayed to Pro, so we're actually getting a car that's really fast in a straight line. So a good car for this movie is
400 yards,
P1,
turn left.
since it's so quick that I actually outran the
Turn left.
but it doesn't have that many top speed. So the Goliath circuit can get a lot of money. Driving. Right here, this is actually the Pirates.
400 yards, turn left.
It's actually a really nice location. Yeah, the issue is the navigation is really hard. Turn this navigation
Turn left.
drive line on, then you really don't know what I do. Then we come here. Now there's an easy shortcut to get to the Goliath circuit. If you don't take the shortcut, it's like the drive is like 2 miles long. Drive fast travel. Actually, as you can see, that's the Goliath Circuit. Goliath Circuit. Now, as you know, this race is very long, so I'm not actually gonna do the race. But I will say that it will get you up to 2 wheel spins and 58,000 cc if you win first place. Now, what we're actually gonna do is, decided not to do the Goliath circuit because it was a bit too long. So we're actually gonna do some online freedom. But first, we gotta go to the drag strip, which is here.
In
It's all the way
400
here, so it's
yards,
gonna be a
turn
long.
right.
So Goliath circuit and those things are easy ways to get money. Other easy ways to get money, I will show you momentarily. No, I'm just gonna fast travel here. Another easy way to get money. You just fast travel here. Goliath circuit,
You
which
have
I'll
arrived
actually
at your
cover
destination.
in another video. This one more of how to get a lot of money, and the easiest way to get a lot of money is to just collect a lot of Horizon Edition cars. And the only way to do that is to not buy them, but to get a lot of wheel spins. Because wheel spins so far, I've collected like 5 Horizon Edition cars, and all 4 of them I kind of didn't sell them. I didn't know that they were this expensive. And for the last one, I finally realized how expensive they were. So just get, if you get a lot of wheel spin, then you'll get a lot of Horizon Edition cars. And also do a lot of Goliath circuits. They give you a lot of money. They give you 50,000 credits, and then with the XP around 1,000 credits. So pretty good amount. Now what we're actually gonna do is you cannot actually do drag races like in Horizon Solo, so you have to do online free run. So I'm gonna wait to find an online free run system. By the way, this is actually Redstone Airport, which is supposed to be the airport in this game. And speaking of Forza Horizon 3, this video is actually in 2020, so this is the final Forzathon season. And we're here, online free run. I'm actually gonna quickly go to the, so you see Outback Drag Strip. That race actually doesn't show up, and Horizon Solo will show up, and there's an event setup in progress, which will take a while. So I'm actually gonna wait. Okay. I'll wait for that event to go by. Yeah. Here's a quick view of the airport. It's pretty much, if you played Forza Horizon 2, there's also an airport like this.
Turn around
drag
when it is
races.
safe to do so.
Speaking of the Forza Horizon series, I don't like Forza Horizon 4 because it really isn't that big of an improvement from Horizon 3. It also doesn't have that many new cars. Most of the cars in Forza Horizon are just cars from Motorsport. So, yeah. And Forza Horizon 5 will be coming out in 2021, which will actually will actually take place in California, and you can actually get out of your car and be a character. Now, anyways, the drag race category we're gonna use Super Solo. Now this drag race is a full mile, not a quarter mile like in Forza Horizon 4. So I'm actually gonna use. You need a car that has a lot of top end speed, which this car doesn't have, as you can see. But I'm gonna try it out anyway, since I don't know who I'm up against, and this car actually it's actually better to use since you don't have to like launch it properly. Like other cars, if you have to launch it properly, otherwise the car just spins sideways and does all that. Whereas this car, you just hold the accelerator since it's electric, and it also doesn't make any noise. Now the event is getting set up. Speaking of Tesla Model S, actually in Forza Horizon 4 there was no more new Tesla models for whatever reason, even though there were a lot of new Tesla model releases. So yeah, wait for it to load. And just so you know, this version of the car, this is completely stock. I didn't tune it at all. By stock, it's already in S1 class, but all I did was add like some tires, but I don't think that counts as any upgrades. So right here, that's an example of a, is that a Horizon edition? So there's a AMG C63. And I don't know if I'm gonna be able to beat this guy since he did some serious modifications since his car is like the S2 class, but I'm pretty sure that off the map, yes. Now he's taking it. So yeah. The next drag race you probably won't use this car since it's not that good at 1 mile drag racing. In fact, it's not even that good at quarter mile drag racing. It's such a deep duck car. See, it tops out 164 miles per hour, and even like a hot hatch in Forza go a bit higher. Full Forza car is actually useful for areas with tight corners, because then it can just speed away in the corners with the instant torque. It's also good for street racing, because if you crash into another car by mistake, you easily take the lead. It's just really quick in a really quick up to like 60 miles per hour, then it starts to slow down at top speed. Yeah, so we're gonna do one more drag race, and this time we're gonna use a different car. This time I'm actually gonna use the Dodge Hemi stock, and that's basically like a custom drag car. It's a custom drag car. It has a lot of modifications, all the modifications are set up. And for the interior of this car, no one. Another weird thing about this car is, it tops out 164 miles per hour, and the inside it says 165 sometimes. So, yeah. Either way, no matter, I actually tried giving this car like all the upgrades, and it still topped out 164 miles per hour, but it was a bit quicker. But that didn't do. So this time we're actually gonna use this. We're actually gonna say, we're actually gonna use this thing called American All-Stars, and yeah, this is the drag car it's talking about. And this car actually does wheelies, but it's really out of control. But I'll show you the wheelies later. So I'm gonna use this car, and with this car, this is actually one of the fastest cars in Forza Horizon 3. It'll do 0 to 60 in like 1.1 seconds, so it's the quickest, but doesn't have that much high-end speed. Like the fastest car can go around 300, whereas this one it'll do 260. So this car are actually good because I selected American All-Stars, which means that we won't be drag racing against any Bugattis or Ferraris, probably other Corvettes, or yeah. So let's see what we're up against. The event is still getting set up. So it looks like we're against a Corvette and another Dodge Dart Hemi. And this other Dodge Dart Hemi looks like it's in the S2 class, and so is the other Corvette. They're all a bit higher, but I actually tuned this car instead of giving upgrades as a tune. Whatever. We're good off the line. There's another Dodge car. So far, that was really close. I got second place. If you look there, I did 19.6 seconds, and that person just edged me by 19.6. Okay, got second place. This tells me that we need to use like a X-Class car. So we need to use a car that will do a wheelie. So I'm just gonna show you the wheelie car right now, real quickly. So, quick turn and go. This car is really good in a straight line. For whatever reason, it's not that smooth. Here's a funny thing. When you shift gears, disadvantage of this car is it has horrible brakes because you can only equip this car with sport brakes, not race brakes. So the brakes are horrible. Now this time we're actually going to use this category. Let's see. Let's see. We're going to use some modern. No modern rally. So this time I don't think we're gonna win this drag race, but I'm just gonna put it. So the car this time was the Myers. Let me find it. Quickly, taking a while. But, it's around here. Here it is. It's a cult classic. Okay, got it. Cult classics. Here it is. It's a Myers Mannix, 1971. So this car will actually do wheelies surprisingly well. Those rear wheel drives. Now I would actually, a lot of people think the all-wheel drive makes the car launch harder, but actually when you put this car in all-wheel drive setup, the wheels are about to lift up, but then something just weighs them down, and that's the all-wheel drive. And also with all-wheel drive, you really can't tune it that much. And with rear-wheel drive, there's really no weight on the front to push you down. Basically, for a wheelie, you want a car that has like no weight on the front. This car, it's mid-engine, the engine's like right in the back. And with rear-wheel drive, there really is no weight in the front. And we're gonna drive. Hopefully someone joins. Okay, and so it looks like we're against another small car. It looks like a Fiat 500 small car, and it is S1832. Now the main part of this car is not its performance, since I don't like driving since it drives horribly. But it's, look at the wheels. It actually does the wheels. I'm driving the gears to drive. Now, if you want to go hard, if you want to slam on the brakes, then you can. But also, the car, you can't really turn the car. And some this game, the wheel and also handles. But this is good for drag racing because, well, it actually has such a good launch. It's a drag racing between cult classics or older cars. It's good. When you're drag racing against newer cars, this car can be beaten. And this car is like fully upgraded. So after this, we're gonna go to the auto show and get this Aston Martin car. So for those of you who play Forza Horizon 4, there's this car pack called the James Bond car pack, which comes with the all the Aston Martins. And well, in that game, the Aston Martin DB85 or whatever it is, the James Bond Aston Martin is a DLC car. In this game, it's not. Let's go check that out. Now in Forza Horizon 4, the car has all sorts of crazy gadgets like a license plate and all that. But I haven't actually bought that car in this game, so I'm gonna go quickly buy it. And see here, we got a wheel spin. This is the easiest way to get Horizon Edition cars. The wheel spin, you see it's already showing a bunch of Horizon Edition cars. So let's see what we get. No Horizon Edition, but we got 40,000 credits. Okay, so that's the end of that race. I'm gonna go to the garage and I'm actually gonna exit to Horizon Solo. And as you can see, if you just you slam on the brakes and then it just pops right in there. You actually have this car flip over. Another this car is also bad at going solo. This car is not better. Am I actually stuck? faster out of the garage. So let me show you the Aston Martin. So I'm actually not gonna get it from the auto show since it's 800,000 credits. So actually, I don't know how much, but it's expensive. So let's go here. We have 322 grand to spend. How much is it? Should be around here somewhere. Aston Martin, there it is. Right here. 800,000 credits. Pretty expensive. So we're gonna go to the auction. Now I'm gonna search Aston Martin. Aston Martin. So it's the DB5. And there are no auctions to display, but I'm not gonna pay that much for this car anyways. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm actually gonna take a look at the car and see if it's actually worth anything. So far there are no cool gadgets, so this is actually, I'm actually not gonna buy this car. Change my mind, it's not that good of a value. It's much money. But actually it looks really good. Any designs? No, nothing too good. So instead, another car that's in all the other, there are only two Aston Martin DLC cars, the Vulcan and the DB11. More Aston Martins, and they look interesting. So I was actually planning on getting some sort of car. Let's see what we have at the auto show. We have this Ferrari, which is actually, this car in its stock form, it's actually really close to S-Class. We have other cars. So if you actually want a fast car, then if you actually want a fast car, I think this is like the best deal, the FKX, because it's so close to like X-Class, and so far I actually don't like the looks of it. So no Ferrari, but actually the best car that you should actually upgrade to, if you're on like a budget and Forza and don't have a lot of money, if you want it to be like under 150k, then the best car to get is, I don't remember the price of this car, but actually the best budget drag car is gonna be this one. There's only 125,000 credits, and with upgrades it'll be around 200 something. Pretty good deal, because it's easy to earn 200,000 credits in one sitting. So yeah, another car that you shouldn't waste your money on is, actually, where is it? You know, one of the horrible DLC cars is, where is it? You shouldn't waste your money on this car. It's just so expensive. So no, that's the auto show, and yeah. And I also wanted to show you something else. That was the barn finds, that you can actually make a lot of money. Depends on who's buying it. Another cool car that I want to talk about is, in Forza Horizon 3 there are no like working cameras. Like, though you can remove the roof, you can't actually like drive with the roof down or remove the roof while you're driving, but you can actually remove it for this one car. If you go to remove wing, you can remove the entire roof. Though actually it looks really weird with the entire roof removed, so I added this roll bar. And that'll be it for this video.